So let's start with my first episode of this series of trying not to make Monday suck so bad. So how do you tackle Monday? You know, Monday is the day with the worst reputation. It's the day that you head back to reality, the day that you head back to work, the day that you realize, frick, there's 5 more days left till my next Friday. You know, like everyone's like, oh, I thought today was Thursday, but it's only Tuesday. When's Friday coming? What if you didn't have to feel that way? What if you were like, kick ass, it's Monday, instead of, oh crap, I have to go to work today, I have to do this, that, and the other, and Mondays suck. So, you know, people can't wait for the week to end, because I said this in my introduction about how they put so much effort into planning their weekends that they're not really planning the week ahead. They're not preparing for Monday. And so how do you tackle a Monday when you just hate them? So let's talk about why we hate Mondays, first of all. You know, maybe you hate Monday because your job sucks. Maybe you hate Monday because you have a dead-end job. Maybe your boss and you got into an argument and you keep getting into arguments. And maybe you just feel like you've had enough and you're just going nowhere and it's just another manic Monday. So, like, what can you do to change that? Because less than half of the employees out there say they hate their job because they're not doing something that they are passionate about. So now I'm going to stop right here, because if this is not you, if you are doing something that you have total and complete 100% passion and you feel that this is your purpose and this is what you were supposed to be doing, then don't even worry about listening to the rest of this. Unless you just want to hear me talk, that's fine. But if you're one of those employees, one of the 50% of the employees who hate their job because it's not what they're passionate about, you might want to listen to this. You might want to join in on this series, and you might want to just kind of open your mind and just kind of let your mind go with things, okay? What if you said, well, maybe there's another way? I mean, I'm not saying, hey, quit your job right now because there's another way. Because pretty much, you know, like, people are in these jobs because, well, I mean, they pay the bills, right? They get you through the week. They pay the bills, and this is where you're at right now. But were we really meant to just kind of pay bills and live and die and pay taxes? I don't think so, okay? I figured that out when I really kind of hated Mondays. I hated Mondays and I hated every other weekend. If you work in the medical field in a hospital or something like that, you may know what I'm talking about. I hated holidays. I just was not a fan of that. So I was like, there's got to be something else. There's got to be something else. And now what we're hearing is like, hey, get a side hustle. Okay, so what's a side hustle? Like, what have you ever thought about, like, what if I were my own boss? Would I hate my boss? Would I hate Mondays? You know, like, start a business, start a side hustle. Like, you hear Uber talk about side hustle. Like, a side hustle is not necessarily like a huge job that you can get, but it's something that you're good at, something that you're passionate about, and something that you can earn an income with while still holding down your current job, okay? But it may make you hate Mondays less. It may make you have a zest for life. It may make you realize, oh, I can make my side hustle into something bigger. I can make it into a big, huge deal for my life. I can make it into a big passion. I can change it around, and then I can make it into a business, a lucrative business, to where I'm my own boss and I can take back my Mondays. I know, sounds crazy, because we were taught to go to school, get an education, and get a good job. I didn't go to college, and I've got some side hustles, and I've got a couple businesses on the side. I'm not saying that don't go to college, and I'm not saying that people that didn't go to college are better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sometimes what we're taught to do is not what we're meant to be, okay? College isn't for everybody. I went to college for a little while. I worked in the field of medical field, and I was like, I'm not liking Mondays. Something needs to change. So let's just set that aside, and let's just say, let's take back our Monday. So let your brain kind of think about this for a few minutes. What are you good at? What are you passionate about? What are people always complimenting you on? That is something that you can totally turn into a side hustle, okay? think about it. I mean, you don't have to drive an Uber car as a side hustle, but they're talking about it on Uber, and it's just a huge thing now. You see so many people going out on their own and doing things they're passionate about and making a business out of it. It's something you can do. But remember, it's always up to you. So what is a side hustle? What is your side hustle? That's all up to you. Okay, if you're crying Monday after Monday after Monday, or every 2 to 3 days, or every 2 to 3 weeks that you hate your job and you need something else, but you just can't quit your job because you got bills to pay. I know, I understand that, I get that. You might want to think about a side hustle. You might want to think about owning your own business. Now, I'm not saying like go and get like a huge investment of bajillion dollars, because one of my business goals is to, yes, open up a small fitness studio. I don't know if I want brick and mortar. Maybe I don't. Maybe I want to keep it to my online business that I'm doing right now. But these are things that you need to think about if you're crying every Monday and you're like, look, this is not what I was meant to do. I was meant to do something else. So let your mind wander. Figure out how you can tackle your Mondays and take them back, and own your Mondays and not hate your Mondays, and be able to say, I'm taking Monday off. Hey, I'm taking Monday through Friday off because this side hustle has become some residual income. Are you catching what I'm laying down now? Are you seeing where I'm going with this whole thing this week? We are going to learn how to not make Mondays suck. And maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's something bigger than a side hustle, but that's what I'm bringing you this week. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And I know that we all have this mindset that, like I said, we were supposed to go to school, go to college, get a good job, pay bills, and then we die. I don't know about you, but that is not really what I want to do with my life. Yeah, I'm going to pay bills and we're all going to die, but I want to enjoy Mondays. I want to look forward to Mondays. I want to put as much effort into planning my Mondays and my week as I do my weekends. Plain and simple. So I urge you to stay on these calls this week, or these lives this week that I'm going to be doing, and get a full picture of it. And maybe, like I said, just close your eyes and let your mind wander as to where you want to go with things. Because if you're hating Mondays, you want to know how to tackle it, and you want to know how to be a TGIM person, not so much a TGIF person. So stay tuned for episode 2 tomorrow, and 3 and 4 and 5 for the rest of the week, because that's where we're going with things. So like I said, just take it for what it is and kind of listen to what I have to say, and then make a decision. Like, maybe this is not what I want to do. Or maybe I really am passionate about my job and I should stick with it. It's up to you. It's all up to you. But if you're hating today because it's Monday and you're like, God, I can't wait till Friday. Is it Friday yet? If you're posting FML and SMH and hate my job, and your Monday night, your Sunday memes that are going up, I think I saw like 8 or 9 of them about how tomorrow Monday is going to suck. If you're posting those and you're really, really so serious about them, what do you need to do to make that change? Think about it. Think about that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for getting on, and have a good day.